Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with my co-host and business partner, James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Kind of glad that this whole COVID thing is done and behind us, and we can just move on with life.
Exactly. And I know someone in the comments is going to be like, well, actually, maybe not in our comments, because they pretty much believe the same we believe. But someone will eventually catch wind of this and be like, no, COVID's not dead. I'm telling y'all right now. I know such and such. You know what? We don't care about your such and such.
No, I know COVID has been an issue for some families, and there's been some people who have not done well with it. And I have a sister-in-law whose father's in the hospital right now. In Michigan, the hospitals are full, but I really believe that they have fanned the flames with this Omicron variant to scare people, and they jumped before they looked. They literally jumped before they looked, and the Omicron is not anywhere near as deadly or dangerous as the Delta variant or the original COVID.
Exactly. And that South African doctor who had found this variant even stated that. But it was like, the U.S. stock market was just like, they took the words in his discovery about this variant, and they was like, we're gonna run with this, but what does this guy know? He's saying that it's not as severe as the other variants and in COVID-19, but what does this guy know? And then like a week and a half later, they're just like, oh, guess what, everyone, you guys overreacted in the market, you sold your positions, we swooped them up, and now we're running with them. That's it in a nutshell. Honestly, I'm not alerting any more COVID related news. That era is done.
All right. That picture of mine, Brian Latchford, that's the bull from New York City's Wall Street.
Hey, when you went there, Todd, did you rub his balls?
I did not rub his balls. But I took pictures of other people rubbing the balls, and it was very interesting to watch how excited some of the ladies got behind the bull to rub his balls. It was weird, but hey, all I know is that different. What does it say? Different boats for different.
I don't know, different strokes for different.
Yeah, there you go. Different. There you go. Thanks.
We shouldn't probably be saying strokes when we're talking about testicles. Just saying.
That's
Yeah. Who writes the script for this show?
I'm afraid to tell you, no one. which we're looking for. We're looking for someone who can write script for us and who can run a soundboard. Like when we say something really funny and go, or
somebody who is actually talented, not that you can physically do it because you have hands and can.
Yeah. So really, Ryan, this isn't for you. We're looking for someone who knows what they're doing.
Why did dig on Ryan?
I like Ryan.
We have so many people that we can dig on, and it's serious. We can be serious, Todd, and call out their actually true deficiencies and flaws in life. So we have plenty of people we can do that to.
Where did your we could have? How about your G-Gut guy? He's disappeared. He comes in and makes a couple poor calls last week, and then poof, he's gone.
Dude, why does dig into G-Gut?
All right, let's talk about a couple stocks.
All right, so if you guys haven't heard yet, Predictive Oncology. Let's see, Predictive Oncology is bringing on a SVP of Strategic Sales and Business Development. And of course, some people like, this news sucks. Give me some real news. But guess what? Y'all don't understand what it takes to build a company. And I don't even understand why y'all are still invested into this. Like, great companies are not built overnight. And some people, well, actually not some people, the gamblers expect that to happen, So the writing is on the wall, guys. I mean, not only myself, but Gunboat Willie, other people have already put all this information out here for all of you. The writing is on the wall with Predictive Oncology, ticker POAI. You know what rhymes with that, Todd? I just realized it.
Go ahead, share it.
POAI, buy. Just saying. Saying. If I don't know why you're not wanting to acknowledge that, Todd.
Yeah. I was going to say that if anyone's ever done any big time investing, and I don't have a lot of experience in this, a lot of these research and development companies, they're not like, it's not a 48-hour investment. It's usually like a 24 to 48 month investment, but the payoff's pretty big. And I'm not sitting here saying, hey, we're going in for a 2-year ride here, but I'm not surprised that, and kind of reviewing it in hindsight, that it's taken longer than I wanted or I had hoped. But as I see them keep adding pieces to the puzzle, the picture becomes more clear every day. So I feel less stressed about what's going on, quite honestly.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Todd, you know what many people just took away from that you just said?
What?
They only heard 24 months, and they're like, oh my God, 2 more years?
No,
that's what they heard. That's what they heard.
Okay, if you think I said this is going to take 2 more years to work out, give me a thumbs up in the comment section.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and just ban you. We're tired of people not understanding what we're saying when we put it out plain as day. I don't even respond back to people anymore when they ask ridiculous stuff like that. But anyways, that's a strategic move on their end. And it's really just, when it comes to business, it's all about lining up your team to make it work. So moving on from Predictive Oncology, Todd, what else did we want to take a look at?
Take a look at ticker SYTA. There's some interesting, it's had a good run this morning. It's up 67% right at this moment. Thank you, Ryan Stahl, for the morning tip. And then digging into this company a little bit, there's some interesting warrant exercise prices coming up that were released on December 1st, or they issued. So I think this has got some possibilities.
Hold on a second. I'm just looking it over. So there's 5 million shares outstanding. I don't know. What I'm looking at news-wise is it's making this little pop because they received a $1.3 million purchase order for one of their devices. So
what are you showing the float at? Around 3.7?
Well, I don't go off of float since the floats are never accurate. The outstanding shares, well, what I saw for float was around 4. The outstanding shares was 5 million.
Yeah, right. That's why I got 5 million.
So really that news was kind of trash. A $1.3 million order. I mean, this one's gonna be hard. I really can't see this one as a long position at this point. I mean, but when I say that, like looking at the pre-market volume, there's already been almost 8.5 million shares that have turned over. So we've already turned over our entire share structure one time. But I'm looking at this daily chart right here. What I'm kind of expecting is, we had this strong bullish push up right here, and there's a lot of people that got in up here, and they're holding bags. Then it comes down, consolidates. Some of these people get out right here, and new people got in at this point, and then it just downtrended, and these people are just like hating their lives until today. And you have all these people who are waiting at their break-even price to just get out. And you have the bears here who are just like going to take their sunshine away and short it. So that's what I'm kind of expecting when just looking at this daily chart overall. I mean, it was good news for that pop if you were in it. Let's see. Turn that pop off. Okay, so not really too long ago. I mean, if you were already in it, it was, it would have been great. But you would have had to been sitting on top of it. I'm willing to say that this big green candle, this big green 5-minute candle, when it took off, was just a Wall Street algo covering like a short position. And it pretty much is held up right there overall. So this will be
my back screen. I just popped it in my back screen. This is I cut and paste from the warrant exercise prices that they issued on December 1st. They've got 4 million shares at $6.85. Another group of shares at $11.50, and then all the way up to $68. So I think there may be a possibility that they want to run this.
I just have a hard time seeing it. I mean, that $1.3 million deal is really insignificant. Which, I mean, that's not to say that they won't still run it and confuse the crap out of everyone and have them jump in super late and then pull the rug. So I don't know. For me, this is just too risky to try to jump in. I personally don't feel like that news is solid at all. But that low outstanding share structure is actually what is making this so significant here. 5 million shares outstanding. Man, that's nothing on the market. And it doesn't take much to honestly make a stock like this just take off screaming and just running. So I mean,
I was going to say, based on what you're saying and based on those warrant prices I'm showing, this actually looks like a really strong short candidate after they run it up.
Yeah. So, getting that push, and I mean, they can definitely, with this being just such a low share structure, it wouldn't take much for them to actually get this thing really pumping, get retail traders to jump on this and increase it another 100, 200%. And then they pull the rug on everyone. So this ticker, I don't like it to the bullish side, the long side. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to short it either. I don't really care for it in either direction, even though I'm bearish on it, and I do think it's going to sell off today. Now for the long side, I would definitely have to wait to see it break above that. So break above 515. But other than that, I mean, man, you would have to have some balls to honestly go in heavy. To go in heavy long here and try to ride us up and whatever. Now, I know how the internet works, and I'm sure if this thing would come out and like become a black swan for whatever reason and take off running, someone's gonna, be like, yeah, well, see, James, you're wrong because I jumped in there and this thing ran from $5 on up to blah blah blah, and if that happens, congratulations on the one time you were ever correct on your trade your entire life. So that's just the way the internet goes.
See, right there, we needed someone to add a sound effect to you,
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Well, really, we needed someone to write the script because that shouldn't have been said, I guess. Like with how like the show is run. I don't know. I like how our shows run. I like winging it. So.
All right, we're about 12 minutes from the start of the market. Let's hit the comments real quick.
All right.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on that one. Good morning. See a couple new names in there. Make sure you hit the like button. Help us build our audience, please.
What do you guys think about the new thumbnail? I'm really just trying to it is refreshing whether you like it or not. Yeah, asking them what they think about it, and then I'm just like, it's refreshing whether you like it or not. I'm really just trying to test the YouTube algorithms. Like, what's crazy? Damn, Todd. Like, we've been doing this show for, let's see, we officially started what, March? So, yeah, we've been doing this show for a while, consistently. And man, growing on YouTube, it is tough.
It is. Yeah, really. If someone has the secret sauce to growing on YouTube, that person has a role, because that is challenging.
Well, I do know the secret sauce, but it's just not my style. I can't even pretend to be this way. But the secrets, Jesus Christ, everybody in this house has to make noise. Oh, but the secret sauce is honestly selling hopes and dreams. I mean, that's it. Talking vague as hell, selling hopes and dreams. I'm not trying to call out any YouTubers, any of these other trading channels who don't actually trade, but that's what they do. Their business is out of revenue.
All right. We have a few people in the comment section who think they got the talents to be our soundboard.
Anybody with potential, though.
I did not see what Gunboat Willie said in Twits this morning. The question was asked there in the comments.
So test the limits to kind of cap off what you were saying about growing on YouTube. You said that you can link a ton of resources involving keywords. Keywords don't work anymore. Trust me. Like I know all the stuff that they say you should do, but
Good morning. Can you hear me, guys?
Hey, Todd, I can hear everything. I know all the generic stuff that they say to do, but that crap don't work anymore. Chances are, if yeah, whatever. I ain't getting into that's irrelevant. Never mind. All right, let's see. All right, so ran through all the comments. Just general conversation. Hold on, Randy.
Robert Schwartz asked about ISIG being a short position, and I think that's a possibility if we get a pop out of it this morning.
Hold on a second. You said ISIG, the one we looked at yesterday?
Yeah. And while you're looking at it real quick, Derek, you made it. Derek or Dan? Dan made a comment about we should stop giving time frames guessing on POEI. I agree with that. I think sometimes we're just sharing our thoughts, and but I agree with that. We're still all in. So to answer that comment.
Yeah, people can't. The thing is, even with the time frames, people just can't handle being in the stock. Period. When I first the first original alert, it was like 40-ish minutes somewhere in there before the first person started complaining that why is it not taking off? And I can't remember the rant, but basically, why were they not getting rich? And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Imagine how that person feels now if they were complaining after 40 minutes. All right. So hold on. Let me look at there was in NEU. Let's take a look at NEU. So what's the significance, Randy, what's the significance behind NEU? Yeah, I honestly I can't see this one as a play. So I don't like the PPS value. The volume is super low on it. All right. So, Tilray. Actually, let's talk about Tilray for a moment. Todd, how much time we have?
You've got 6 minutes.
All right. So Tilray, man, this thing, I have call contracts in it, and they're freaking worthless. I wish I didn't take options on this trade. That's my only regret, because they absolutely killed the damn premiums, 100%. So, anyways, Tilray, man, as soon as they started talking about legalizing everything, and Tilray was, making its bullish push up, trying to cross over the 86 EMA, the bears came in hard and heavy and have just been smoking this ticker for whatever reason. Hopefully we found the bottom. Hopefully. Tilray, though, I do have long-term hopes for it. I always have. If there's going to be anybody who's set up for the big, massive cannabis, marijuana legalization in the United States, Tilray will definitely be one of the top contenders for it, in my opinion. So I am kind of biased when I say that I'm bullish on it, because honestly, I like the company so much that I'm personally willing to buy shares, unlike the options I bought that went worthless. But long term, I do want to hold a position here in shares and just ride it up. So yeah, again, I mean, I don't really have no ranges on here since it's an actual alert, but overall, I am bullish. I mean, I get my ass handed to me right here, and they they destroyed. They actually, my contracts were pretty much destroyed at this point right here. So I think it was this day, about November 15th, that I got in, and by the 17th they were done. But all right, yeah. So Todd, do you have anything else?
No, I apologize. I had a YouTube video opened up that when I was looking at different stuff, I started talking, so I apologize for that.
Dude, that's embarrassing because like I have like so many browser tabs open, and I've done that before to where, you know, you just shift browsers and YouTube will start playing automatically. And man,
Literally,
I'm glad you guys can't listen to some of the stuff I watch. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I have 4 monitors, and each monitor I can have like 20, 30 tabs open, and it's just literally I sometimes have to sit there and just clean them out. But sorry about that. We got about 3 minutes to the market, so have a good day in the market. Be careful with your trades. Be smart with your capital, and protect your capital in your trades.
Hold on a second. I got Karen's Farm Life. For whatever reason, you changed your name again. Get your mind out of the gutter. Just saying.
I want to know Karen's Farm Life. She might have the most name changes of the year. Mm-hmm. We could do a whole show just on all of her different name changes. Well, we don't even know if it's a she. It could be a she. But she has more changes than anyone else.
Yeah. All right. So that is all I have for today. Todd, do you have anything?
No. Good luck today with your trading.
All right, everybody. So trade safe, trade smart, and we will catch y'all in the next one.